Our ACC kickoff coverage continues with Orange head coach Scott Shafer here. And Shafer, you're still getting adjusted, as you told us. You went as far away from football as possible, you and your family, which is great. They don't have football that we know of in Italy and Germany, but a trip back to the homeland of sorts. And I know you enjoyed it as a little refresher before things start here.
Yeah, we sure did. You know, what Matt's talking about is Missy and I had a chance to take the kids over to Italy and up into Germany and take a little trip abroad, which was great for us because it was kind of our way of celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary. And as I mentioned before, you know, Missy and I had a chance to study abroad when we were in college. And that's when we kind of fell for each other. And we always said, wouldn't it be great to take the kids back over there if ever presented itself? And this year did. And take my 20-year-old and 17-year-old child over there and children over there and run around and forget about you know, our lives back home for a couple weeks and just enjoy one another and experience things has been a great opportunity for us, even though I'm trying to catch up with this time change, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, very good, and congratulations to you and your better half, Missy, on 25 years. And this is a great transition, as we talk about every year when you come, in this case, to Pinehurst. The ACC Kickoff is sort of time to turn the page off the off-season into the new campaign. You'll have guys on campus here shortly. What are the most pressing issues right now in terms of you and your staff prepping for the arrival of the team in another week or so?
Well, really, we have everything ready to go, Matt. You know, all the schedules, every practice play that we'll practice throughout the course of the fall has already been scripted, and you know, everything from first down to third down to red zone to coming out, you know, we got it scripted up and ready to go. So really, you know, now it's just, you know, waiting for us to be able to have the kids on the field. You know, August 8th they come in, we'll have some meeting time that night, and then the 9th we'll get out on the field. And you know, nothing pressing really more than anxious excitement to get them back and get started at what we love to do so much.
I know you are asked at these types of things, well, what kind of offense are you going to have, and what's it going to be, and what's your expectation level? And there's no benefit for you in sharing all of that right now. I would ask, what within the building, guys who are privy to the details, are privy to the changes and things from the spring, now that you've got an offensive coordinator to start the year with, what is the level of excitement or feeling about your team in the room?
I think it's high. I think, as you know, when you talk to the kids, you can feel their excitement about what Coach Lester and the rest of the staff are doing offensively. You know, there's a reason why every school Coach Lester was at, they broke all the records. And yeah, they were smaller schools that weren't household names, but you know, he's taken offenses at all those stops and turned them into record-setting offenses. And he's a very smart young man who knows how to coach and understands how to set things up. And obviously we don't want to go out there and promote and put it on a poster what we're going to be yet. Hopefully by game 4 or 5, people say, hey, this is pretty interesting to watch. And I'm just excited because the kids are excited about it. And I know as a defensive coach, some of those things that we're doing are not easy to defend, and I think it'll make us better on the other side of the ball as well.
You're similar in as much as then where you've been defensively. You've had results everywhere. Coach Bulla has picked up where you left off as the D coordinator. Yeah. What, in your experience going back, aids you when you have to turn over the roster as much as you've done? You've got the 8 starters lost, but I would think one of the themes coming off an injury-plagued season is that people that you didn't schedule for experience last year got some.
Yeah, they did. You know, I think it's a great challenge. As a defensive guy growing up, you know, coaching in this industry for 25 years as a defensive guy, I was always excited about some of the young defenses we played. Yeah, there's a sense of anticipation that you worry about, you know, how they're going to react to this and that. But if the skill sets are there and they have the willingness to put it on the line for you, it's an exciting time. Mm-hmm. And defense has always been about, you know, attitude, effort, being physically, playing tough, hard-nosed football and taking shots and knowing where your help is and being physical and having fun doing it. You know, we always talk about getting to the ball and bringing something very unpleasant to the party. And it's a race to get to the football. The one thing I like about these young kids who haven't played a ton of football is they play hard. And I think you'll see some guys flying around. You'll see a lot of somersaults over the pile and guys just looking to see who can get there first to hit somebody. And Coach Bola and Coach Douse, that whole defensive staff, you know, Coach Lee and Coach Fred Reed, Those guys are excited about it. Now, there's a little bit of anxiousness that goes into it because you got the unknown, but that's what keeps you excited as a coach is the next guy that's getting the opportunity to play for you. And defensive football is about finding 11 guys playing as one, and I know our kids will do that. And Coach Bulla, he's proven that in all his years, not just here, but everywhere else he's been.
Well, it's awesome to see you already have that mid-season enthusiasm ready to go. Let's just finish with a quick thought, maybe generally on the setting here, the ACC. This is year 3 now for the institution, not just the football program, right. The institution, the ACC. How are you feeling about the fit?
Well, I think there's a lot of great things going on. First and foremost, you're looking at a conference that has, has it right, in my opinion. You're talking about student athletes. I think someone was mentioned in the last 9 years, 7 of those 9 years, out of the Power 5 conferences, those schools, they've been number 1 in academics. And that's what it's all about. It's a combination of the two. And a lot of that, people say that's just coach talk, coach speak, but you're looking at a conference that's not only putting out some great athletes, and winning all the awards that could be won, but also putting some great students out there to the real world. And those are going to be some of the young jet setters that do some great things in society. And for us to be a part of that is a great thing. And I think the ACC is going nowhere but up. And obviously it's always going to be who won a national title. That's at the best conference.
Last year, they've done that too.
Yeah, they've done that too, and you look right back and you say, well, we've been there, done that. And, that's not to take away anything from any other conference, but, I think we're in a great position. We got a great product to sell, and I think that's why the recruiting continues to get better and better, not just at Syracuse, but everywhere else in this conference. And it's exciting to be a part of that.
All right, very good. We'll let you run. I know you have a full day of promoting the program and answering questions and all those sorts of things. You can see it out there, and we'll have full training camp coverage, of course, on Cuse.tv. Shafe, thanks, and best of luck.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
All right, much more to come. Stay right here at Cuse.com.